Hi everyone. Um, we just wanted to come on here and kind of share our journey and what we're starting to go through. Some of you may know the details about what happened when we lost Clayton, um, but we haven't really shared much with people about the processes we've been trying to go through since. So we kind of wanted to come on here and just kind of share our journey. So helps us go through what we're going through a little bit easier.
So background, we lost Clayton back in November of 2021. Since then, it has been quite an experience for the two of us. Many doctor's appointments, many tests. Bri has basically become a pincushion. But essentially, what happened is we lost him to an extremely rare genetic condition called Walker-Warburg syndrome, which, if you've never heard of it, good for you. And please don't look it up. It was really tough for the both of us, and so we did, at the doctor's recommendation, all of the testing that we possibly could do to try to figure out what had actually happened, and to give us some sort of comfort, we ended up finding out about the Walker-Warburg, which is very tough for any child to survive. So anyway, so we lost him in November of 2021, and after multiple tests, we figured out that we are both carriers of a very rare genetic gene. Do not worry, we are not related. They did check.
Your favorite line.
It is my favorite line. I knew I should not have picked her up at the family reunion.
Take this seriously.
But no, in all seriousness, so essentially what the test came out and told us was that there was a very high likelihood that the same problem would occur again if we tried to procreate naturally. And so we had a lot of genetic counseling done, a lot of testing done again. And that's kind of gotten us to where we are today, which is finally, after multiple tests for IVF, moving into that process, which we have been told gives us a very high likelihood of being able to have a healthy child, which at the end of the day is exactly what we are looking for.
You could say it like you meant it.
I do mean it.
But yeah, pretty much we've gone to multiple doctors, gotten many opinions. Almost all of them agree that IVF is our only safe option going forward to avoid running into any issues that any child we do have will have the Walker-Welberg gene. So, yeah. So this week we start for the egg retrieval. We are officially alcohol free. It's gonna be a month. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Joel's really looking forward to this part.
I had a glass of wine tonight.
All right, well, he's apparently not holding out the solidarity part that he promised. If you know him, that's not shocking. But yeah, so we started all the shots this week. Just wanted to kind of give a heads up and kind of a little preview into what we're going through to get to what we want, which is eventually, hopefully, a baby of our own. So we are very excited. We're absolutely terrified. We are feeling all the feelings. Not really sure how it's all going to go, but we're very optimistic that it will go well. At least from what the doctors have told us, since fertility issues weren't exactly what was causing us to go to IVF, they seem very hopeful that this should work in our favor. Our only concern will be when they probe the embryos, if we have any that are viable that do not carry the gene. Since Joel and I are both carriers on different genetic
Chromosomes.
different chromosomes, basically the chances of the baby having the Walker-Welberg gene is 1 in 4. So we're really hoping that we get a handful of good embryos that are not carriers and are not unviable due to having it. So yeah, we just wanted to share our journey with you, and hopefully this kind of helps us stay sane during this process as well, because it is not going to be fun or easy, but we're hoping it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah.
Good?
I think so.
Good.